Well, everybody's been texting me. They've been telling me, and they've been calling me and saying, Hector, I need to know what's going on with Mbappe. I've been reading all these crazy news, and I don't understand. I don't know exactly where he's standing. Is he gonna go to Saudi Arabia to Al Hilal, or is he gonna stay in PSG, or is he going to another club? Well, stay tuned because we're about to start this show, Fútbol con Bam Bam. Muy bueno, mi gente, aquí nos encontramos nuevamente en otro programa de Fútbol con Bam Bam.
Dentro del área, golpea Petit, Zidane y gol. Ha marcado Zidane el 1-0 para Francia.
Welcome everybody, and here we go. This is Fútbol con Bam Bam, and yes, I'm here to talk today a little bit about what's going on with Kylian Mbappe because I've been telling you guys, I didn't want to come in and create a news every day about Kylian Mbappe because I'll get you guys bored. I'll get you guys bored every day talking about, yeah, Kylian just came in and combed his hair today. Oh, he used a yellow shirt today. No, that's not about what this channel is. This channel is about news. And it waits a little bit and gives that little flavor for you guys to understand exactly what's the up-to-date. Now, I have been receiving messages from a lot of close friends and a lot of friends telling me, hey, what's really going on? I need to know. It's been too long. You've been giving me probably a couple days without a video, and I need to know. Well, here I am today. And I am to talk about what has been going on, about that huge contract that just appeared out of nowhere, and if Kylian Mbappe is looking forward for it, or is he going to reject it? Now, let's talk first about what's going on. And what's going on is, you know already that Kylian Mbappe has stayed behind and have not been able to join the club for Japan because Paris Saint-Germain has been upset about Kylian Mbappe mentioning that he's not opting for that additional year of contract, and therefore they think that if he does not want to renew the contract with the team, he no longer deserves to be part of the squad, and we have to start making plans without Kylian Mbappe. One of the other news that has been occurring this week is Kylian Mbappe will start training with the undesired. He's been training with everybody who is not being considered for the squad. That's the squad that Kylian Mbappe is going to be training with from now on. We will have to see when they come back from the tour. But up to now, Kylian Mbappe has been showing up to Paris Saint-Germain and has been training with all the players that is supposedly non grato, right? Like the movie of John Wick. So the reality is that what's going on with Kylian Mbappe is that out of the blue, Saudi Arabia has come up with this big, humongous number. Yesterday, the news came up saying that Saudi Arabia was willing to pay Paris Saint-Germain 300 million euros for Kylian Mbappe to leave Paris Saint-Germain, and that way to join Arabia Saudita, the team Al Hilal. Now, we know already that Paris Saint-Germain actually rumored this in the newspapers and said that they were willing to allow Al Hilal to be able to begin any type of conversation or communication directly with the Mbappe family. Now, has that news been able to talk with the Mbappe family? Apparently it has. And what they've offered to the Mbappe family has been 770 million euros for 1 year of contract for Kylian Mbappe. This is an amount of number unheard of. Nobody has thought about this. And the reality is nobody's ever even got close to something like that. We've already known because of the news that you have Atatemponku, right? Giannis Atatemponku saying that he looks like the Kylian Mbappe to Saudi Arabia to be looking at him. Then we know also LeBron James coming in and making some news saying, hey, I will be available for Saudi Arabia if they're willing to take me. Now, this is something that has been very funny in the Twitter area, which Kylian Mbappe actually responded with like about 13 little smiley faces from emoji. So it was pretty cool to be able to see that and at least some of the part of the fun. However, apparently the family of Kylian Mbappe, there's tons of rumors, because one of the rumors that came out in the Spanish newspaper yesterday was talking about that the mom and the lawyer was already saying, hey, Kylian, you can take 1 year, take all this money and join next year Real Madrid as we planned it, and this will be a perfect fit and let's do this. However, apparently the year that it's going to be for UEFA Euro, right? And it's going to be also for the Olympics. It's a year that Kylian Mbappe apparently is not willing to go to a league like Saudi Arabia at this current time of period of his life to be able to explore in order to come to Real Madrid. So he does desire about sport now. Now, I'm not saying Kylian Mbappe is not interested about the money. We all know that he's all about the money, and good for him. He's a professional athlete. You should be thinking about money. You should be getting well paid for your job because you work hard every day to be able to entertain. And as an entertainer and a professional player that you are, you got to get compensation for it. And that Kylian Mbappe is doing very well with Paris Saint-Germain. Now, does that mean that he forgot that he's actually a player also? No. That's one of the reasons why everybody is saying, and actually Fabrizio Romano, Roberto Faes, Ramon Alvarez de Mon, El Equipe, PSG community, everybody has echoed a little while ago that Kylian Mbappe apparently has rejected this offer from Saudi Arabia, this mega offer from Saudi Arabia. And everybody's assuming that there must be already a verbal agreement between Kylian Mbappe and Real Madrid to joining in summer 2024. Now, this is something that is not falling in the plans of Paris Saint-Germain, and Paris Saint-Germain is not really taking this the right way. They actually came in and sent a message to the Mbappe family telling them what is it that they're expecting from Paris Saint-Germain if they want to take forward a process about selling Kylian Mbappe. Now, apparently the family of Mbappe has already started to send what is the conditions that Kylian Mbappe will leave the team if that is the desire of the team. Now, this is exactly falling in all the parts of the process that we saw earlier this summer. Remember, Florentino came out of the blue and just said, yeah, we got Kylian Mbappe for 2024 to a YouTuber as a matter of a joke. But then out of coincidence, Kylian Mbappe next day sends an official fax saying, I am not opting for that additional year. Therefore, I will play this year, and next year I'll leave for free for another club. So this is something that is not sitting good. But one of the reasons why today is thought out that Saudi Arabia has been rejected by Kylian Mbappe, it's mostly because I think Kylian Mbappe, as a player, it's more interested about evolving and looking for personal prizes as well. He knows he's going to get well paid no matter where he goes. So he's trying to achieve to remain in the European high elite level before choosing to go to a lesser degrade, not taking away any credit from all the players that have decided to go to Saudi Arabia and getting well paid for it. But it's still not a league as competitive as being in Europe. So therefore, it is understandable about what Kylian Mbappe is actually deciding and going. Now, does this mean that Kylian Mbappe would not go to Arabia for this year? No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the rumors are, as the day of today, that Kylian Mbappe, today is actually the 26th of September, that Kylian Mbappe is not considering all the money. Now, there is a lot of more rumors like this because because we already know that Al Hilal, it's already talking with PSG to take Verratti. Verratti, a 31-year-old player, midfielder, one of the non-gratos, right? The people being inside the team. And apparently Paris Saint-Germain has agreed to the transfer fees that they're offering PSG from Al Hilal. And apparently Al Hilal has been very advanced in the conversation with Verratti and been able to consider Verratti to be able to join Al Hilal for this year in Saudi Arabia. Now, maybe, and this is just Hector thinking right here, right? Bam Bam thinking, maybe this is the reason why Paris Saint-Germain probably let this rumor go out to the newspaper. Maybe to create some type of echo or nervousness to Real Madrid. And because Real Madrid did not even flinch and not do anything, then maybe it's coming up to now the reality. Or it could be that the family decided to spread this rumor about Saudi Arabia because they want to probably tell the people who still are a little bit upset with Kylian Mbappe and Real Madrid, saying Kylian Mbappe could have had the chance to go for money, but he decided the club, the project. Now, either way, this is going to be very interesting. What we do know is Paris Saint-Germain already saying if Kylian Mbappe does not want to renew, he's going to be sold. He's not going to remain a player of PSG. And if Kylian Mbappe decides that he does not want to accept any offer or does not want to leave the club and wants to remain there for the additional year, he is taking a high probable risk that he will not see the light of day of any game as a PSG. So we already know that they already kept their promise saying that he's not going to Japan, and he's not in Japan with the club. So it's very, very, very curious about what's going to go on, but I will keep you guys informed. Don't let from clicking that like button, hitting your comments up, hitting the share button. And if you have not subscribed, subscribe. I give news consistently, maybe not every day from things like this, because you don't want to be bored every day about the same thing. He's still there. He took a makeup. He walked over here. He scratched his head. No, that's not up to date. So I hope you enjoyed this show today. I try to keep it as short as possible, give you the core information. I hope you liked it. Let me up, hit me up, and here it is. Fútbol con Bamban. Until next time. Ciao!